Welcome back. In this lecture, let's load the data from database to flat file. I have a table called employees in my Oracle database. Let's load this data into CSV file. Let's design a code. Let's say load db2 file. Let's import CX Oracle to connect with Oracle database. Let's import CSV package to load the data as a flat file. Import CSV. Let us also import config parser to get the database credentials from config file. Let's create a class load. Let's define init method. Def init self dot connection is equal to none. Self dot cursor is equal to none. Let's create a method to connect with Oracle database. Def Oracle connection. Let's get the credentials first from the config file. Config is equal to config parser dot config parser config dot read. Let's define the configuration file credentials.cfg. Now let's define Oracle connection. Self dot connection is equal to connection to Oracle database. Self dot cursor is equal to self dot connection dot cursor. Now let's extract the data from Oracle database. Let's define a new method, def extract. Let's establish the connection from Oracle con method, self dot Oracle con data is equal to self dot cursor dot execute. Select asterisk from employees dot fetch all. Let's print the data. Let's define object to call the method. Let's say object name ETL is equal to class name load, object name ETL dot method name extract. Let's execute the process. We got the data. We are getting the data without a header. When we export this data into a file, we would get only the data and not the header. So let's return the header first. Header is equal to, let's get the header from cursor description. DSC of 0 for DSC in self dot cursor dot description. Let's print header. We got the header separately. Now let's append this header to the first line of data. Data dot insert 0 is the first line, comma, header. Now let's print the data in a new line. For row in data, print row. We got the data in new line along with the header. Now let's write this data into a file. Let's return this result. Return row for row in data. Let's create a new method to write into a file. Def write file. Let's open a file. With open, let's generate the file in this location. File name, let's say employees.csv. Operation is write. Let's generate the data in new line. As file. Now let's write the data. Write is equal to csv dot write file. Let's write it in pipe delimiter. Delimiter is equal to pipe. Let's write the records. Write dot write rows. Self dot the result of extract method. Let's call write file method here. Code is successful. Let's check whether the data is generated. Open. Here we have the data. Data is successfully generated. Thank you. See you in the next lecture.